right here. I'm like chapstick. Having a bad hair day, y'all. We look, we don't judge. We look, we don't judge. I'm in a dangerous chair, y'all. Whew. I'm not trying to move around in this chair because, child, it is dangerous. Something's wrong with it. This chair takes people down. Freezing. Child, I gotta comb my hair. I'm looking crazy. Whew. Oh, it's freezing. Hey, CJ. Hey, Richard. Today we're going to see the glasses that I chose. I did not choose right, y'all. I did not choose right. And I'm woman enough to admit it. Hey, Anna. So my glasses finally came back. Well, not finally. It's only been, when did I go? Sunday? Saturday. Saturday. So I don't want to act like it's been a long time. So my glasses finally came back. We're going to see what I chose. I need your guys' opinion. So listen, as you guys know, I'm over here looking at glass commercials right now as we speak. Who is this? I don't know about that Zulu. I don't know. I don't know about that online crap. So, anyways, you guys know I had some. What was the glasses I had picked out? Swarovski. That's what I had picked out. And I went through probably 800 pairs of glasses to get to this one pair. I tried Versace, Prada, Tiffany, every brand name you could think of. I tried on every last thing I liked. I'm like, okay, so you guys know I picked the rose gold with the little pink diamonds. I'm like, that's what I'm gonna get. I decided that's probably not the route I want to go because they're metal, and me being a first time glassware, that doesn't make sense to get something that delicate when I'm already kind of rough, already kind of tomboyish. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a little too delicate and dainty for me. Diamonds on them. Yeah, I'm too rough for that. I like the look, but maybe I should get used to wearing glasses first, stuff like that. Yeah, not for me. So, I got two pair. I got a reading pair, and I got a for distance. Distance is really my problem. Like right now, I can see. You know, it ain't what I want it to be, but I can technically I can read all this. So my reading is it's like a 1%. It's so low, you so. But if I'm gonna get glasses, I'm gonna get glasses. So it's not what I wanted. It ain't even the direction I was going in, but somehow I ended up here because I kind of decided, I'm like, I need a plastic frame. I gotta go with plastic frames. It's the only way it's gonna technically work. I have to get a plastic frame. My first pair of glasses. And here's another thing. I need reading. Well, I don't read. It's 1%. So I kind of just figured I technically could have did without them, but I'm like, if you're gonna do it type thing. So there's a way where you could have got both lenses, but then you kind of had to move your glasses to use the bottom part and all that. I'm like, no, ma'am, no, sir. I just want to be able to look straight ahead. That's just too much for me. You see what I'm saying? I'm already weirded out by wearing the glasses. It makes me feel like I got a headache, pressure, all types of stuff. Hold on. Yeah, so even getting these glasses was like a whole. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. So, I decided that a plastic, let's skip ahead. Plastic glass would be the better glass for me for my first rodeo because I'm gonna probably sit on them. I'm gonna probably break them. I'm gonna probably do a lot of things to them because I really don't want to wear it. Not that I don't want to wear these glasses. I don't know. It just feels awkward to me. So that's kind of that's hard for me to get used to. And I understand you're supposed to let your eyes adjust and all that other stuff, but I don't like that adjustment stage. To me, I don't know. I don't like that. I wear mine off and on only when I need to and not when I have to. So Anna, so I went in a direction I wouldn't even go in because this is what I thought at one point, right? Now tell me if I'm wrong. I'm like, if you're gonna do it, right? If you're gonna get some glasses, get some glasses. Just don't. I don't want to get something that just blends in with my skin and just looks so natural, like it should be there. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, Hannah. So let me show you the first one. Now these, when I put these on, these are reading glasses. Now I didn't realize that you can only see like within a hand's distance or it gets blurry with the reading glasses on. These are truly just for reading, nothing else, nothing more. So if you ain't got that book right here, don't even bother to put these on. These are a waste of money. So what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to end up seeing if I even like these, if I even feel like I need a reading glass. If not, I'm going to get them turned into what's that called? What's that called? I'm nearsighted, so I guess you call my nearsighted glasses. I'll get these lenses turned into that, or get a refund and go back and get a different pair of coach. So let me show you what I showed. I had a pack of cigarettes in the pack in the video. A pack of cigarettes, you guys. You guys, I made a video and I just happened to now sit down and watch the video. And as soon as I press play, I see a pack of cigarettes sitting in the video. I'm like, what is that? Man, I totally disappointed myself. Totally disappointed myself. And I can't believe nobody said nothing. You guys know how I am about smoking directly into the camera. I never have packs of cigarettes where people could see them. And even though I'm grown and I'm allowed to smoke and all that stuff, you know I am how I am because young folks might be watching my page. And them cigarettes was just sitting there like, pow, just looking. I, when I turned on the video, that was the first thing I seen was a cigarette, Santa. Very first thing I first and only thing I seen. Hey, how are you, honey bun? I did some glasses, so I need your opinion. I want to know what you think. How's the family? How's mom? Son of Bay, I am so upset. I'm like, oh my God. And Son of Bay, if you ever watch me on live, if I smoke to the side where you'll keep seeing like my whole neck cut off. And I'm not going to move around in this chair like that because I feel it happening. Y'all, if I'm telling you, if I fall out this chair on live, I'm never doing another live again. Y'all ain't got to worry about it. Screenshot it, share it with the world. I know it's going to go viral, but you will never get another live out of me. I promise you that. Mom passed, but she's in a better place. I'm sorry to hear that, hon. You know, I am about that daddy thing. Well, like that, I know I'm going to say it wrong. I know I'm going to say it wrong. When my dad was passing, preacher friend. We have a friend that's a preacher and has a church and stuff. And he told me And once again, I never get this quote right. And I know you heard me say it before. I'm gonna not get the wording right, but you'll understand. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If not, it shall pass. And he also said this to me. He said, sometimes it's just time for people to go. He said that's the reality. It's not when we need them. It's not because they're leaving behind a business, a family, young children, grandchildren, whatever the scenario is. Sometimes it's just simply time for people to go, and we have to learn to accept that and understand that. That's kind of selfish of us. And I'm like, oh. And when he gave me that, it gave me clarity. Like, even if my dad was going to go to heaven, wasn't going to go to heaven, like, whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. And it's not what I want. It's not what I need. It's not about me. And boy, it broke my heart, but it gave me like this peace. And I still cry about my daddy. I ain't going to talk about it too much because I cry again. You know how I am about him. But it gave me something I needed right then, and it's such a true statement. Where out of all the gems I got in my whole life, and this is even for my dad, and I'm not saying my dad didn't drop any equally as important, but when it came to the gem I needed at that present time, that was like one of the all-time greats, and it just stuck with me. I actually got it written down when the man told it to me. You guys, I'm cold. I'm sorry. When the man told it to me, I'm crying, I'm hysterical. My sister's like, we're gonna call, and let the preacher talk to you. He got a name. He's our homeboy, her cousin, but we'll say preacher. And when he told me, I wrote it down, and I got it in a jewelry box, and I've maybe opened it 3 times since my dad been in heaven. I just don't even want to. I tell my kids this all the time. Yeah, Antoine, Granny is cold. Ain't no shorts today. Whew. Thank you. Thank you, son of a. I am freezing. And the lady said, once you get a piece of heaven, what can this world offer them? Amen. I beg to come back. Yeah, listen, going to heaven or having somebody go to heaven, if it's a child, a parent, or whatever. Hold on, you guys. I am free. I ain't got to live like this. You guys, Granny is cold. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. I had to erase the video because I was smoking, and I don't ever want any young adults to watch my video before I forget to watch my video and see me smoking. If you want to smoke or do something that's gonna harm your health or whatever it is, you went and made that decision and you learned that on your own. You ain't seen Granny doing it and like, oh yeah, me. No, 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 no. Those that watch my videos know how I am about that smoking. I think one time I got myself hitting it, so I got just like my lip action. You couldn't even get the whole cigarette, and I was so bothered by that. I'm like, oh no. Oh, I'm freezing. I don't know why this heater is not warming up this house. This is just stressful. Hey, Alan. And now the world has gone mad. Hi. Well, see, this is the thing. I want you guys to understand this. How I found out about Marcus was because someone else was talking about what he was doing. So don't ever make a scene like Granny was the first to say whatever it is. That's why Marcus doesn't like me because day one, I have only talked about what I have seen Marcus admit to doing or what someone has says he has done, and he has admitted to doing it anyways. You see what I'm saying? That's all I've ever talked about. So people make it seem like I'm pulling things out of, or I'm doing this or doing that. We know in real life that could easily be one of our daughters, one of our this, one of our that, one of our whatever. And it wouldn't be okay to do those things to them. It wouldn't be okay if that was my son out there doing it. I'm going to ask my son, what are you doing? What are you, Are you on some creep ish, son? What are you doing? That's what I'm gonna ask him. Bro, you can't come around here because that's weird to me. That's what I'm gonna tell my home. I'm just saying. No, listen. Whatever. No, 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 no. Don't make it seem like everybody thinks he's a dirtbag because of Granny. Whatever I have spoke about has been spoke about 1,000 times before me. Understand this. How do you think I found out about it? Good night, Gregor. I love you. Listen, the facts are out there. How do you think everybody knows? Do you think it's because we're standing out? Now, just I want you to be honest, Antoine. How do you think we know? Do you think it's because I'm outside his house with binoculars? How do you think everybody on YouTube knows? How do you think? I want you to be honest. How do you think people know? Okay, dog, let's talk about it. Why do I have a thing? You tell me why I have a thing for Marcus. Because I do commentary on him. That's why I have a thing for Marcus. Because I mean, let's just be real now. So does that mean I have a thing for anybody else I do commentary on? I'm trying to figure it out. And very seldomly do I do whole videos on Marcus. But here's the crazy thing. I'm gonna ask you like I asked everybody else. Do you understand? You make it seem like I've brought something to the light. Now let's be real. How much? How what? How do you think I found out about Marcus? How do you think I found out? How do you think? Let's be real. How do you think? Now let's come on. Since we want to have all this common sense, how do you think I found out about Marcus? Because someone else was telling what Marcus was out there doing. Not one person, but several people. And when you search around, you find another video and another video and another video and another video. And then here's Marcus in his own video admitting it or doing this or do. Oh my God. Can you ever believe it would have been that simple? Oh my gosh. So wait a minute, you're mad because I said things. The only thing Marcus has not admitted out of his own mouth is Shatoria. And all I basically said was Shatoria said. And I'm like, well, dang, Marcus, you was in the dirty tent? Wait a minute. So I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Karma is well, I hope he didn't wreck his Jeep. I don't want nobody. Now, one thing, I'm gonna say this: I'm a fair woman, Anna. I'm a fair woman. Listen, regardless how I feel, whatever it is, don't ever think I dislike anybody. One thing about me, I don't like anybody, and especially a stranger. And I don't want anything to happen to Marcus. I don't want anything to happen to West Indy. I don't want anything to happen to anybody, period. I'm that type of person. So if you got into an accident, I am sorry about that. Just like when his father went to heaven, I'm sorry about that. You see what I'm saying? When he had a baby, I'm happy about that. Now I don't like the way he went and whatever it is, but I'm not that type of person. So things like that, I don't like to call karma. And I know things like that happen. So I'm not that type of person. Blame on Darius. But I understand what you're saying, but I know what karma's like. So I'm definitely not even gonna go that route or think that route with anyone else. I know what it's like to have real ish happen to me, and I don't want real ish to happen to nobody. Commentary is commentary. It's kind of funny because as much as I don't mind pointing things out, there's just still certain rules or regulations to how I conduct myself. But Miss Anna is my boo thing. Understand that. Messing up his image on YouTube, would you ever take it down? Can you what? Told it all at least. Oh well, actually, I had to private the video because I got a whole pack of cigarettes in it. You guys, love you, Don. Yeah, but don't ever say I'm messing up his image. Okay, let me tell you something. If I come out here and I do something on this camera or admit to doing something on this camera and then you guys talk about it, you guys aren't ruining my image. I ruined my own image. It's not your guys' fault. You're not the bad person. You're not the bad person. You're not the bad person. I'm the bad person because I came out here and put myself out there like that. So that's just like right now, if I go outside and I do A, B, C, and D, and let's say 10 different people see me do A, B, C, and D, and then they then talk about it. That don't even get, what am I supposed to do? Get in their face like, don't say that? No, I gave them the right to talk about it when I did it in front of them. If I wanted to keep it low key and quiet, I would have never did it in front of nobody. Would have never told it. Would have never. It would have stayed, in my closet. So, anyways, let me show you the glasses I chose. So these are the reading glasses. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but I got these because, like I said, if I'm gonna do it, I'm going to do it. And my glasses don't match anything. The perfect concrete creator. Hello, Renee. Yeah, I'm a fair woman. I'm a fair woman. And listen, I want everybody to understand this. That's why I try to share my story because I'm the first to admit I'm a person, right or wrong. Like, it's crazy. I had to come out here and try to tell a piece of my story just to, it's like I got to prove why I have room to talk about something because I'm in, it knows better. No, you know what? They do got the best glasses, but you know what? I got to try my stuff on. It's just too much. This glass stuff now. I need me a bunch more pair to match stuff. I did too much this time. All right, so let me show you what I chose. So this is the first pair, guys. Don't know how I'm liking it. What are you thinking? Oh my God, why is my screen acting funny? You guys, why didn't you tell me I'm lagging? Am I on the internet? Hold on. I might be on the wrong internet, you guys. I might not even be on no internet. What internet am I on? Hold on. Let me see. I'm on the right internet. What the heck? Maybe too many devices on it. I don't know. Yeah, look at it. Why is it doing that? What the heck? All right, so this is the first pair, kids. Geez, that's crazy work. But why blur the screen? That's what I'm saying. Why is the screen going? I want more for you. Amen. All right, so you lean. All right, so these are the first pair. Now let me try them on closer. See, why is the screen keep? That's the internet. That is not the camera. That is the freaking internet. Uh, how many devices? It got to be too many devices. No, you know what it might have to be? I think we need to reset the internet. Way back when I first started doing YouTube, because my sister works from home. And not only does my sister work from home, she has so many gadgets. I mean, just know, we probably have to reset the box and stuff. This is what we had to do last time. Dang, I don't even know if I should try on my glasses now. It's going to be blurry. Hey, Bronx. Love you, honey bun. So this is the first pair, guys. Now that I'm closer, can you see what color they are? See, the internet keeps doing that. That is so ugly. Uh, that is Basuda. That is trash. Can you guys see what colors they are? Probably not, because look how blurry the screen is. This is crap. I should change the internet. Switch to a different internet. Or maybe turn it off. Don't even be on the internet. Just use my phone. Look at that. Yeah, Anna, because our stuff is so full. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I should show you all the wires in the front. So these are, what color are these? These are purple, beige, and brown. Can you see up close? Do you see what I'm doing? Purple, beige, and brown. So do you like these ones? Because I'm like, if you're going to do it, right? Do something different. Do something. Because when you're up close, you can see the color. When you're outside, you can see all the color. So I was like, see how they're getting. We're going to reboot this bad boy. Listen, I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up out this chair. Because if I tip out this chair, no ma'am. Oh, look, here goes the Newports again. I do not like the Newports on camera, guys. Oh my God, where'd those go? Yeah, I want the other diamond ones, but and I'm just too rough for those. So now, oh yeah, them are Coach. These are dun, 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 the Jimmy Choo. These are my distance glasses. Jimmy Choo, Jimmy Choo. I didn't even get the blue light. It would have took too long. It have took another day. And these are these ones. A little different. A little different. I just like that. Wow. That's what I really like. It was other ones I wanted that looked better, but they weren't brand names. So I'm like, that's not happening. Not that I'm a brand name beast type thing, but if I'm gonna buy something, I want it to be nice or of quality. So these are the ones that I will be wearing all the time. These are my distance. What is wrong with the internet? I hate it here, you guys. I hate it here. But let me show you these up close. See? So they're cuter up close because then you can see the detail. See the different colors. Yeah, they're real cute up close. Can you see that? I just like the color. I like the color and I like the white there. Out of all the brand name, out of all the brand name ones they had in the plastic frame, these were the only ones I was rocking with. Because I wanted to get something I could wear. These I'm going to wear at work and stuff like that. So these aren't like my go somewhere and get fancy or nothing like that. These are strategically my work glasses and my reading glasses. So I need these to be really durable. So these, I drop them at work, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? There's a chance that the frame is going to make it. Yeah, I know. I got a chance. God, see, getting up and out this chair. Is it because my battery is dead? Would that make it do that? Oh, change the internet. That wouldn't make it do that. Let me see. It wouldn't be because my battery is dead, would it? That wouldn't cause that, would it? I don't know. Is that better? That's a whole different internet. Is that better? Or am I still blurring? Still blurring? Are you serious? The everyday pad is the first one, so it looks great. These ones are amazing. Gosh darn it, why? I love the second pair better. Everyone like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. And then I figure, because I don't think I'm going to hair gray, you guys. I want to keep it gray. But see, it's just like a totally different... See, it's still doing it. Should I plug up the phone? You know my phone, it don't even do this. Not to this extent. What the heck? It's time for the screenshots from the glasses. Well, we can't even get no screenshots because it looks like I got bootleg internet. And it's the phone too. Like, that's crazy. All right, so listen. So I don't think I'm going to keep this hair this color, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I want you to see the difference. Only thing I did in this hair, you guys, is I dyed the blonde hair brown, which is really blonde, but brown. It looks brown. It's a funny color brown. So this is my natural hair color, which is really this color. But see when the white blends in with it, you see the difference? So now it looks like more of a black and gray or black and white. But if you see me in the sun and you see how light my hair is so far from being black. Do you see what I'm saying? So it like the white makes the brown look awkward. I can't explain it. Hey Sean, so we're doing the glass try on. These are the glasses I chose. I decided to not get anything delicate. I don't know. Well, I'm thinking maybe hair rinse. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. It's not written in stone. I just don't want to keep having to cut off my hair. You guys see, I just cut off what my hair's down here. I cut a lot off. I liked my hair. Hair color does damage your hair. I know my hair wasn't tremendous, but if I just feel a little friction, I'm like, off with it. You think long, you think wrong, let it down and take it off. Oh. I wore braids, weave, all that. I wore all that stuff. I did that when I was a young girl. I did that before that was even a thing. And wearing weave and braids, it was different back then. You guys, so I've only been doing this natural hair, like all this is not me. No, these are expensive station wagon glasses. So I got these for reading, Sean. Now I'm trying to decide. The ones I wanted were gold. Oh gosh, I'm gonna say it wrong. Swarovski glasses. No, rose. But I decided that, not saying I won't go back and get them, because I'm thinking about going and getting them this weekend, but they can't be my two main pair of glasses. My other glasses has to be for outside of the house. This is like for work and house. I'm not reading while I'm at work. So this is like if I'm reading around the house, I'm most likely doing a project, fixing something, working on something. Hey, Robin. No, I look cute with it, but like I said, it's just I've already had it all that color once. I was actually born with a little patchy patch. Um, yeah, but when you go out in the sun, it's weird. It's kind of has like a green hue to it because you got to remember you have gray hair mixing with a weird brown. If anybody has ever watched me go outside, you see my hair is a whole different color outside, like my eyes are. So these are the glasses I chose. I chose these ones for my readers. Now I only have a 1% on these, so it's very, very, very low. So technically, I could survive without these. So do I keep these for readers, or do I turn them into the one for the another pair for seeing far? These here will be my everyday wear, except when I'm reading. I can do everything but read in these. So I need these to drive. I might probably drive without them, but I'm trying to persuade myself to wear glasses. That's why I'm trying to get some fun, funky glasses. No, actually, these are Jimmy Choo. And I actually wanted Gucci and other brands, but those will be coming soon. And bifocals, I have a very low prescription on everything. So, yeah, my glasses are not. Why do you think I've been able to get away without wearing glasses to drive and do everything else I do? Well, I had that option, but the lady told me she thinks that's going to be too much for me on my first rodeo. Progressive lenses. That's what I was going to do is get the progressive with both in. And I told her the problem why I didn't like wearing glasses, why I never wore them, and how I get discouraged. And when I put them up, I put them up. That's it. Once I feel like I don't like them for whatever reason, I already have a hard time adjusting, whatever it is. This ain't my first time buying glasses, but she said the progressive I'm not ready for. She said maybe next year. She said, of course, because I asked her, because I was going to get progressive. I might just knock it all out in one. But then something told me to ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions. And we decided that it's not the route. So next year, maybe, but for now, no. Because then the thing is, the reading's going to be here. And the thing about that, you kind of have to, like, yeah, it's a lot. I don't want to be able to do that. I just want to rock and roll. I don't want to, I don't even really want the glasses on. So all that other stuff, the Gucci ones didn't look good on me because they only had the black and the brown, and they didn't look good on me. Yeah, I ain't got no problem spending any amount of money. I would have spent a whole thousand if I had to, but nothing looked how I didn't like anything. And I looked for probably about almost a month. And when I'm telling you, when I go to a store, I go to the brand name section first. I mean, there's thousands of glasses I like, but I don't like how they look on me. I don't want something loose. It's just certain things I just don't want in glasses, and nothing was meeting that requirement. Tomorrow, Quita doing live calls. Would you ever call her gems with some advice? Well, sweetie, all she really got to do is just watch the videos. There's every gem you need in there. So, But as for talking to people off of YouTube, no, I'm very limited on that. I'm not going to do all that. progression may not work for you. Looking down to read will make you take them off and never use them. I know, and you know what? I'm so glad the lady explained it to me because I was like, yeah, progressive. Let's do it. Put them together. You know, is the lens thick enough? Thick enough? Because I'm ready to run everywhere and get all these different glasses and stuff. And I had to actually sit there and like check myself, like, girl, you're doing too much. You don't even like to wear glasses. Like, it just probably ain't even gonna work out with you. So, you know, you just need to make it make sense. You know, once you become a professional, you can do whatever. Like now, my mind, heart, and soul tells me to go buy every pair of glasses I like. But it doesn't logically make sense because I'm just not even in that. I'm stressed out, and I don't like glasses. I don't like them. I do not like them at all. So that is a bummer for me. Oh, Anna, I'm serious. I'm so sick of effing glasses. It's been not even an hour, and I'm over it. Look, all the money I spent, I couldn't even get a real case. No real cases. They just come in fancy boxes. Like, if I would have known, I would have bought the case there. You're up close, they're cute. See, from far away, they look all black. But when you're up close, see all the different colors. So when you're in the sun, you just see that like the see, there goes getting blurry again. I gotta reset the router. I like Ray-Ban. Mine costs like 1,500. They make night and today. Well, I can't see at night, so I don't need my glasses to do none of that. Yeah, I am. But I feel like for work, I definitely bought the right pair. See, I can see myself doing outside yard work in these. You see what I'm saying? I can see myself at work in these. If it rains, whatever it is, I'm outside. Like I'm not gonna be too. You see what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good. Like those rose gold ones, for all purpose, that's not gonna work for me. I'm out there sweating, gardening, fighting, arguing, counseling. No, them are not gonna work for me. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even go with nothing fancy. I just went with something normal. I just like because when this is in the sun, it gets real light, so it looks different. Yeah, I've seen thousands of pairs I want. Thousands. Oh yeah, definitely gonna break those. And then I told the man, I'm like, well, I guess there's some way they can fit these for you. So you got to bend these, but with these, because they're brand name and a certain type of plastic, you got to heat them up, and he got to bend them, and Sean, that's just a soft metal. You got to think about that. I'm an active woman. Those are a soft metal. Those aren't going to benefit me at all. Not for everyday wear. I'm not going to be able to do nothing with those. Like, say if I went back to the gym and started exercising, I wouldn't even be able to exercise in these. And these are like pretty gripped on there. I wouldn't even be able to exercise in these. I need something else and a strap. And so it's just a matter of finding what's going to work for me, what's going to feel comfortable, what's going to be wearable, doable. I got a lot of stuff for looks and stuff like that. I need things that are actually functionable. Yeah, it's a little different. And then, your glasses, they really only last you a year. So, that's another crazy thing. So then I'm like, go spend all these thousands of dollars on glasses that I don't even know I'm going to wear. And then you only get them for a year, you know? So that's kind of like, do I want to keep, next year, this might not even be in style. So to even, in my eyes, it might not even be what I would think about wearing. So to even take these next year and put another lens in them, I might not even like these next year. It's too much. It's just too much, Anna. I didn't understand wearing glasses was like such a detailed thing. I didn't know this was a thing. Yeah, I asked him, I'm like, well, can you bend these? He was like, well, we got a whole machine we have to use for him. I mean, it doesn't take long, but it's not nothing you can do at home or anything like that. He was like, bend them if you want. So then I had a glass case at home. So now I have to have accessories. I need the glass case, stuff like that. I come home and these don't even fit in the glass case. And those are struggling in the other glass case. Now I have to order glass cases. And you know me, I just can't order any glass case. I need glass cases that, do all this extracurricular. And I should have just bought the glass case. I assumed they came in cases. I had to spend enough on them. I thought they had a case. And ain't that the deal? If you spend a certain amount and if they're brand name, shouldn't they have like a hard case? I'm just saying. They gave me like a little, they come with like little envelope boxes. What is this? I went and bought sunglasses that come in real hard cases. So what is going on here? In principle, yeah, Miss Anna said he was in an accident. I hope he isn't hurt, regardless of what content I do on him, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't want anybody to be hurt. If you want to take a dump in that box, you go spend that money so you can take a dump in your own box. How about that? Yeah, I don't know the specifics about it or anything like that. Did he get hurt? Listen, if you got time, that's trifling, nasty conversations. We don't even talk like that over here. We might do a lot of things, but that ain't one of them. Listen, we might be a little rough around the edges, but we have some class. We poop in potties. We do big girl activities. Your parents have failed you, baby. See, this is why I don't show Newports and cigarettes and stuff online because obviously it's someone it's people on here whose mind cannot elevate. So yeah, you're not gonna get influenced by me at all. You come on here and catch me cussing, that's a whole nother thing. But man, what is my phone full? What is happening? It gotta be something. Wait a minute, no, I'm still on another internet. So no, it still means the mode of the what's it called? The what we call it has to be clear. Just because we're on different internets, it's still running off the same box. Your mama has dookie breath. I'm sorry for her. This is why I don't show cigarettes online. There's some child-minded person on here somewhere. No, usually no. Anna knows to leave them as long as they ain't cursing. Yeah, I ain't got time today. I'm not doing it. I don't want to drop no gems. I don't want to tell you how to talk to people, how to walk into a room. I don't want to do none of that. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing that. And at what point it just gets kind of monotonous to say it over and over and this and that. And I mean, come on. You just can't act mature for 1 minute of the day. Like you got some common sense. And the real freaks are out whenever. Yeah, so I like the little. That's what drew me to them. They had these bad ones, but they weren't brand name enough. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna drop a bag. I'm gonna drop a bag. I'm not gonna buy something that looks better, even though they look better. They were cheaper. You see what I'm saying? But up close, they are kind of cool, right? Just little, just a little white. That's the only thing I like. I don't even like dark glasses. I don't think I look good in dark glasses, but I like that little. I tried on pink. I didn't look good in pink, you guys. Not all pink. I didn't look good in it. Do these have pink or is it purple? What is that? Pink or purple? Pink or purple? Pink or purple? What is that? What are we calling it? Pink or purple? Pink or purple? I don't know. Tell me. I know that's beige. Is it like a pinkish purplish? Is that what we're calling it? Or is it a purple? Can you see it? Is that a pinkish purple or a purple? What color, Anna? More purple? See how these look with the brown hair? Like they're matching the brown hair. And these are going to be versatile if I have the brown or the gray, which is actually just 3 different color blondes. Emerald? That's green. I love the pink, but it just don't look good on me. Maybe it has to be, I don't know. I'm telling you, I tried on so many, and this is what I walked away with. That's why I say if I decided to do gray, this would kind of complement the gray. And that's another thing you got to think about when you're picking out glasses. You got to think about your hair color. Now, it's bad enough they don't even match any clothes, but they got to at least match my hair. I don't know. I got to make a decision on what I'm doing with my hair. I don't know, and I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out. It's not a major decision, but it's just a bunch of little decisions. Okay, you know what? Let me get a charger because I need your help, Anna. Let me show you another stressed out problem. Where is my charger at? How can my girl help me if I ain't got no charger? Uh-oh, Anna. Get in and out this chair. You know what's about to happen. Anna, I wanted you to help me pick out a chair. But I can't find the charger. What would I do with the charger? If you were me, what would you do with the charger? Now that works. Anna, where? I'm getting mad. I have haven't been nowhere. Now see, look, I'm going to use my laptop charger, and what's going to end up happening is it's going to break because I'm using it on my phone. I don't know what time. Let me look one more place. Yeah, Anna. So now I'm trying to find a chair to put in here. The kids ordered me one. I told them to cancel it. Well, see, somebody had to come back here and take that charger. Nobody's back here the whole time I'm gone, and the charger's just missing. I'm calling Cap. I'm calling Cap right now. Oh gosh, Anna, and I need a cigarette, so you know I gotta smoke off to the side. It's just too much. Yeah, so they picked me out a cute chair. I told them I thought the chair was too short. Now I'm realizing I should have kept the chair. It's not the chair was necessarily too short, but it was like this short to the ground. So if you compare it to everything else, you know. Then I thought about what is wrong. What is wrong with the internet, you guys? I'm stressed out. Sean, I'm stressed out. I don't even know what to talk about. So anyways, yeah, I felt that chair was too small. But it was a beautiful green. So my kids decided to give me a green because of this. Because they're like, well, and I'm like, well, it's just the sheets. But they're like, if you don't sleep back here, you're not going to be changing the sheets. All you'll be doing is washing them periodically. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, true, that's right. But then I'm sitting here thinking, am I just going to ride out with these sheets even though they are my favorite sheets? They are my favorite. Something about the green and pink is working for me. I'm down. This here I really didn't like. I just got this because it matched this, and I just can't wait too long to get a set, but flower, pink. But this here, I love these. I would have never picked this out, but I was impatient, so here we are. But so it was a green chair, and then I'm like, well, if I ever want to change, then I always have to keep something green, but the green was so beautiful, and I don't know what to do. I can't find anything I like. Let me show you what I'm thinking. All right, so now I guess this is where we put on the reading glasses. I am going to get sick of going from glass to glass. No, because if I fall, I just don't know what to do with the chair. Look, you see, I'm kind of like, should I put it on the bed so that way it won't fall? Is that what you're saying? Why would it be in the living room though, Sean? I didn't take it to work. I came back here to make my video this morning. I was charging the phone. It would be right here. No, because I didn't go back to that front part of that house. I went straight from here to work. So it wouldn't be out there because I did. Let me look. You guys aren't making me think I'm crazy. Sean, you're wrong. Sean, you were so wrong. It ain't out there. What the heck? I did not take it in the car. I ain't been nowhere. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. All right. So, anyways, we're going to go back to, now see, I know, see, I got a little smoke coming here that I can deal with, but having like the whole cigarette in my hand on camera, I can't do that. I mean, it's bad enough like you guys know I smoke. I cannot have no young adult sitting there watching me. I wish I would. I'm never gonna come on here drinking and you can see it's liquor in the bottle or you see like no certain things I'm just not gonna do. Like that smoke is a little risque for me. But since I'm grown, what the is wrong with the internet? See, but this ain't doing it. No, it is doing it. So it can't just be the phone. What the I gotta restart the modem. That's what I gotta do. Is that what it's called, the modem? Alright, so let's get back to it. We need to pick out a chair, Anna, okay? And it's gonna be something. Oh, so then I thought about getting a throne chair. You know what a throne is? They're like $1,000 and up. But then I'm like, it's too big. It ain't even gonna fit. Like I need a certain amount of room to do certain things, even though this is just the come and relax and remember your dad room. I still need it to be functional. See, like me toting this chair around to record, that's not functional to me. Oh my God, why do I have so many? Hold on. This is crazy. Who has this many pages open? Hold on, guys. And I wonder why stuff ain't working. Can you guys see that? The whole top of the screen. My sister told me the other day, she's like, girl, you be your own worst enemy. You be over there tearing stuff up and wondering why ain't nothing working right. And then when she come over, she'll just look and be like, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Why did I have that many pages open? That is crazy. My own worst enemy, y'all, I promise. It'd be a wild ride. I want to do like a. Hold on, why do I keep bumping that off? There gotta be. Okay, let me. I need to make it split screen so I could read comments. Alright, so where's the comments at? Hold on, guys. Okay. Now. Alright, why is it not split screen and it's erasing? Split. See, that's just too much. I don't want to go through this. Where's my little mouse at? See, I'm leaning up in the chair. I'm getting stressed out. Ugh. I like my little car mouse better than this mouse. Alright, so how? No. I need a mouse pad. Oh no. Why? Okay, there got to be a better way. This is just too much. Alright, there we go. There we go. Sean, this chair is not right. I'm deaf. Listen, I keep telling you once I fall off the chair, I ain't never. I'm kind of mad I had to take my video down. I was already at almost 3,000 views. That is such a waste. Anna, you gotta be my proofreader. Girl, I cannot believe that. I could have ran that to an easy 5,000. Okay, so why am I split screening? Do you guys hear the plant beating against the... And I still got yard work to do. Split. Okay. That's there. All right. Take that out. There just got to be a better way. All right, wait a minute. No. Okay. You hear me getting frustrated? All right, now come on. What's the issue here? I'll never get to show Anna anything at this point. Okay, and they're like swimwear. Finally. Man, I was getting upset. I was about to say, I gotta go, guys. All right. So then, Anna, I thought about barrel chairs. I thought about, see, I can move this around. So I put the chair over there, I can put the chair over there, but I still wanted to be, I don't know. That's why I thought a barrel chair would be good. Then I thought about a bar stool. But I can't find a bar stool that I'm going to actually be comfortable in. Oh no. Only thing I really want is that throne chair, but the throne, let me see the measurements on the throne chair. I see what them look like in real life. I just don't think that's going to happen without knowing the measurements. Them things are humongous. Where's my measuring tape? Where's my measuring tape? I'm like Miss Go-To, ain't I? Name another woman who got a measuring tape on deck. So then I even thought about getting a child's throne chair. But they got some real nice bar chairs out there. And that's one thing. They had some, because at first I'm like, but I haven't run across one. I'm like, oh, I didn't know they were doing it like that. Yeah, they actually have some semi exquisite. What if you're willing to pay for it? You can find it. The only way I'd really go, if I'm gonna spend a lot of money, it's gonna be on a throne chair. That's it. It's just like certain things I'm just willing to spend a lot of money on, certain things I'm just not gonna do. And right now, just a throne chair, it just ain't gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna happen. So let me get the measurements of a throne chair. Let's go shopping. $1,295. That's pretty cheap. 70 inches wide. Oh yeah, that's already too much. That's too much already. Look. We're only at 40. This is 40 inches. So 70 inches. Yeah, that's crazy work. And that's a bench. I wanted the bench. So that's what I'm saying. A bench I'm willing to spend a couple thousand on. All right, let me see the next one. Yeah, 70-inch wide and 70 high. Yeah, that's crazy. That definitely ain't gonna work. So let me try a different type of throne chair. Princess Gold throne chair. Let's see what they're talking about. 72 inches high, 37 wide. That's 37. Yeah, to me that's still that's too big for in here. So then I thought about, what if I take this down and buy a twin size? And then I'm like, no, I'm not doing that because my dad didn't buy me a twin size bed. And then I'm like, yeah, just buy a twin size bed, and then you can get the throne chair. And then I said, no, check yourself, because that's not what your daddy bought you. Your daddy didn't buy you a twin size bed. So once you take this headboard out here, you kind of like already defaced what your father bought you, and all that for a throne chair. That would be trifling. I can't believe that ran across my mind. I'm like, you dirty heifer. Why would you even think about that? Just for a chair to do YouTube videos in. No, ma'am. Yeah, I can't. I'm like, girl, check yourself. What the? I wish you would. Yeah. So let me see. So a child's throne chair. Because I ain't scared to buy a child's throne chair. I'm not. I don't know. See, where'd that go? I'm just trying to get the measurements. We're somewhere different. Yeah, I don't even know why that ran across my mind. I was so disappointed at myself. I'm like, you dirty heifer. Yeah, that was trifling, Anna. I was so disappointed at myself. All right, so a child's throne chair is 33 inches wide and 33 inches high. Well, that definitely ain't gonna work. That's like the other chair was 33 inches high. So that means compared to my headboard, that's like right there. That's where the other one was. That's why I think it was 32 or 33 inches, and it was an adult chair. I thought about getting a hooded canopy throne. I thought about getting a little raggedy high heel shoe chair to sit on, but I'm like, that's why I wish my daughter would just get a house. So that way I could just throw this in a big old room, and then I plan on getting two throne chairs. That's what I plan on doing. But rate she's going, that'll never happen. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, but they're throne chairs. That's what they're called, as throne chairs. You see them? Yeah, they're too big for in here. That's why I don't want to really go too hard, because it's not nothing that I'm gonna keep. You see what I'm saying? It's not like a keeping piece. So let me show you one of the chairs. Let me see if it'll pull up here. One of the chairs I did think about. It might not even pop up in here. Oh, Lord. Because at the same time, is it about look? Or at this age, should I be trying to, like, you see how I'm complaining? I'm not comfortable in this. I need something comfortable. I only bought this because it was pink. I'm not digging this. It was pink and a temporary fix. Because you know how I am about my stuff matching and so then I thought about this chair. Let me see if I can enlarge it. Oh, now it's not available. It was just available yesterday. I knew I should have bought it this morning. All right. But I can still find the chair somewhere else. All right, how do I get out of 3D view? I don't know. They say this chair is green, but I'm not necessarily. I don't know. I don't want 3D view. Oh, come on now. That would be too much like right for that to work. Well, I don't know why it's not letting me do it. See, and how in the heck are we gonna shop? That's crazy work. Hey, Bronx. All right. I'm just gonna show it to you tiny. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. I hate this. I don't know what. I took it out of 3D. It's like this thing is possessed. All right, let me see. No, no, no. All right. Look, here we go, leaning up in this chair. Can you see? You guys see that chair? Can you see it? Yes, no, maybe so. Could you see it? It says it's green. To me, it looks a little teal. But the flowers matched that. So, I don't know. I don't know what the right thing is to do. I've been looking for this chair for so long now. I don't know, Anna. Anna says no. Because I'm like, if I am going to buy a chair, I need it to be a comfortable chair. Or I don't even know what to, I don't know. I don't know. I've looked at so many chairs at this point. Then I thought, this ain't the one, but let me just, hold on. Hold on. Then I thought, get something like, hold on, why is coupons popping up? See, that's why it's easier if I have my other phone. is that on there? It's just too much. Then I thought, see, the ring light, see, shopping with you guys is impossible. Can you see that? Then I thought something like that in a different color would work. I know, but it's in the other part of the house, and if I reboot, she's working from home, so I can't reboot while she's working. Yeah, this internet here gets used 24 hours a day, so in order to reboot, you gotta do it when ain't nobody. Good luck on that. And even when she ain't working, she still is on the internet. Oh, she's worse than me, child. We got fax machines, all types of crazy stuff. What did you think of the blue one? Was you able to see the blue? I mean, the purple one I just showed you, Anna? I can make the screen bigger, but then I'm not gonna be able to split screen and read the comments. That's why I need to have my phone. I can just be like, but it's in the car. That's too far. I just can't do it right now. Green. I don't know. Then I thought green would look good with this rose gold. That's why I went with the green anyways, because I thought it looked good. So I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know. I don't want to make no big girl decisions. I buy stuff and I won't like it tomorrow. I'm like my daughter with this house. Well, you know how I keep telling her to buy a house? Listen, she'll buy a house and won't like it in a week. It's just different because this stuff is kind of like throwaway furniture. You know what I mean? It's something that really ain't going to get a lot of wear. It ain't going to get a lot of use. It ain't going to be something. That's why I said that. The only thing I'm willing to spend a lot of money on is a throne chair. But the throne chair just ain't going to work. Velvet accent chair, upholstered armless side chair for living room. All right, how tall is this? Let's see, that ain't bad. Let me show you. Dang, I pray you can see it. What do you think, Nana? Let's see the specifications. Seat height, 18 inches. So the seat would be this high. You see, this is 18 inches. So how high does that back piece go up? View all specifications. 3386. There we go with that 33 inches again. So here's another chair that the back is going to be this high off the ground. I don't know about that. That has wooden or black legs. But of course, you know, I'd paint the legs to match that. This ain't even got the final color on it. This was just a test run. It still got to be sandblasted. All that good stuff. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I hate picking stuff out, because I'm just too all over the place. Even though it's a throwaway piece of furniture, I still want to be able to like it. You know what I mean? Hold on. Wait a minute, I got the reading glasses on. So am I too far away? Yeah, I'm too far away. But they say anything further than a hand's distance, you're going to be blurred. I don't know. Then I even thought about getting like a fancy, like a dining room chair that goes to the table. Like get a dining room chair, a decent one. I don't know what the heck. Hannah's like, no, that ain't it. I don't know. I mean, they have chairs in here, but they're more of keeper chairs. You see what I'm saying? They're definitely keep chairs. They're not throwaway chairs. Hey, Meadowland. So I don't want to spend a lot of money for a keeper chair that I'm going to end up throwing away or not using. Like $500 for one chair that I'm not going to run with, you know? See, this is the chair I really like. All right. It's going to take me down. Can you see it? What do you think about that one? No. It's just too stressful. Okay, Anna. What do we think about this one? But then I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, do I need a footstool? How do I want to be relaxing when I make my videos? What do you think about that one? What are you thinking about that one, Miss Anna? You like that one? Green's a little different than what I wanted it to be, but I ain't tripping. That's what I'm saying. But then I got this comforter. Is it gonna match? And then I got a flower curtain coming to go in the middle that matches all of this. Is the green gonna match? Yeah, right? This one could be here. So if I get a pink one, is that too blendy? Or a fuchsia? Do I want to go with green? Meadowland, what do you think about the new glasses? So these are the reading glasses. They're brown, beige, and pink purple. Pink purple. Or we have the Coach or the Jimmy Choos. These are black and beige. Black and beige, I'm thinking. So it's my first time trying to wear, not my first time, but okay, my first attempt. Last time I didn't try. None of the other times I tried. So this time I'm really trying to wear glasses. I had these real pretty glasses picked out, but I'm like, no, they're not going to work. I'm too rough for those. You need some all-purpose. These are like for around the house, working, doing chores, sweaty, yard work. No, these need to be plastic. Do you think that's the chair, Anna? Should I keep looking or what should I do? I just don't know what to do. It's stressing me. Oh. Let me see the measurements. Let me see. Right? The measurements mean everything. All right, so I need me some McDonald's or something. I need some cheating food. Yeah, I thought green would work too because it would give it that contrast. But then I need to get some different artwork with green. See, it's just too much. It's just too freaking much. But then maybe no, because it's okay. That's why it's called an accent. A throne chair would be so much easier because it would just fit the whole look. You know what I mean? Specifications. Where's that trusty dusty? 25.2. Oh, that ain't bad. Okay, I'm not 25.2. I could rock with 25.2. 25.8. So if I put the chair here, I need like a 22. This is a 25. I could do the 25 though. 25.8, 25. Let me see. 28 inches high. Lord, here we go, them low chairs again. See how low that is? This is as high as the back will come off the. You say order it. Even with the back only being this high off the ground? What type of crap is that? I should have just kept the other chair. Anna, you don't think that's too low? I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Hannah's like, just order it. I'm done with this. Order it. Order it. Order that right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what did I say the other things were called? Bar stools. Green bar stools. Because then I figured if I went with the bar stool, I'd be able to get that height. My skin is very soft. You're right about that. So, let me show you what I did think about. Then you got to buy me two. It's just crazy, Anna. Ain't nothing working for me. All right, let me show you. It just disappeared. So then I thought about this. Can you see it, Anna? I got like a gold brass. Now that's the type of height I'm talking about right there. But Am I going to actually be comfortable in that chair? That's the thing. Height, yes. Color, perfecto. It's too cold to put shorts on. I wish I could, boy. I just ain't got no answers. How about that Marcus said back to the comments? What happened? Yeah, I'm not going to be that comfortable. So let me see. What would that be called, Anna? How did I pull that up last time? I usually use my phone, not the laptop. What would that be called? So, Anna, what are we thinking? Keep these for reading glasses? Or, so I can see. I can see bigger and better like this. You know what I noticed? I think they did put that glare on these ones. I think they did put that glare on these because I'm driving in these. So I think these definitely have that glare thing on them. So there's something different going on. Like this one, yeah. I think I had that glare thing put on there. I'm pretty sure I did. Why am I tripping? Because I'm trying to find a chair? Hey, Sarah. This is what women do. This is called shopping, okay? Hey, Miss Sarah. Then I even thought about something simple like this. Because it has the height I want. And it's like 79 bucks. But the color ain't. That's more of a dark green. Not on your time. I shouldn't be shopping on your time. What do you think about that green, Anna? Because that green ain't really like. I don't know. Oh, Anna, just pick out the chair and I'll buy. Not really. I agree. But comfortable wise, I ain't mad at it. I should have just went with the first one, itty bitty 32-inch. I should have just got that chair. It was already in the mail, or about to go in the mail that day. And it doesn't even match the theme. That's why I say it's hard to find a throwaway chair the height I need. We can get material, but I thought about that too, Anna. I'm like, I can just get material and cover the chair. But then I was checking out the prices of material yesterday. I'm like, see, that's just, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of is not, I don't know. To get a good material, you're spending. So let me show you something else I thought about. Sorry, guys. I just had that surgery, so I'm trying not to bite on my front. Not this side. Not. Where I could, but why try it? I thought about something like that in green. Didn't have armrests, but you know, what are you thinking, Anna? That was a nice little buckle in the back. Oh, oh no. I just don't know. Okay, we could work with. So let's see if I can find the one I had coming. Cause I'm seriously like, should I just reorder that one? Okay, Anna. Did I show you this one yet? Now it ain't 129. You got them little itty bitty legs I don't like. But it's the color and the height. Hey Jenny, I love you, honey bun. Love you, Sarah. Hold on. Yes, all is well, Jenny. I'm trying to handle a bunch of different things. Nothing's working out right, but I'm not even gonna cry because it's just. Lamont, I'm talking to you, honey bun. I responded to everything you said, baby. This will make YouTube videos while I'm in here. Did you want an honest answer? Yeah, to make YouTube videos while I'm in here, because I really don't like sitting on this bed. It's an honest answer, guys. Not that I don't like sitting on the bed, that's a lie. But it's a bed that my daddy got me, and he's in heaven. So the bed is really just to look at. Not we don't sleep in it. None of that. So if I do come in here, which now most of the time I make videos in here now, so I just move this furniture wherever. I just brought this into the house a while back. I got a bunch more pieces and stuff, but trying to figure out what color I want to paint it. I think I'm liking this color so far. I've had it black, beige. This is my favorite so far. Um, but I just want this room when you sit in here. I don't want to necessarily sit on the bed to film. I want to have the covers laid the way I want them. I don't know. Well, I don't too lazy to show you the camera, but I actually got a whole sheet covering all this. I just pulled the sheet back. I don't even let this stuff be exposed because I come back here and sit on it. So if I have a chair in here, I won't be sitting on it. Well, I will get comfort most definitely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before I used to go wherever this furniture was just to, remember my dad have a moment. But now this seems to be like my favorite. I like filming in this room and just around this stuff because while I'm talking to you guys, you don't know, but I'm looking around at the furniture. My little heart's just fluttering. I would get comfort most definitely, yes. That's another thing. I'm too old to be uncomfortable for any minute of the day. See, you understand what I'm saying? That's why the bar stools would be classy. They fit. I could get one to match this decor. I even found a metal bistro set made with roses. I could a bench, but is that going to be comfortable for me? I actually found a nice bistro bench to match this to the T. Cast iron. But logically, let's say I get on live, and let's say it's one of those lives where I got 100, 200 people in here, and I'm living my best life, and I'm riding out. Am I going to be comfortable? I'm not going to be comfortable. Amen. So what are we thinking? That one green one, even though it doesn't match? Yeah, so time. Or what if I want to come back here and watch TV or read a book? You know what I mean? I want to be comfortable. Even if I got throne chairs, I'm not going to be comfortable in the throne chairs. Well, that's it. I'm ordering it. I took the cart. Only thing about that one, oh shit. You see? Do you know what I mean about the glasses? Oh my god. This is why they have to be plastic. Is that a scratch, motherfucker? How do you even do that? Oh, that's ugly. Oh, I almost choked. That's ugly. That's an ugly, big scratch. Lord Jesus. What the is that? That scratch runs down the whole glass. Oh my god. That is crazy. Oh. Yeah, there's no bending. Okay, we're just gonna take them off. See, that's why I told you, Anna. There's proof why I don't need. I gotta buy cases. This little fold up crap ain't working. Yeah, Jenny, they're on the ground. Oh, did you see them? Did you get to see both pair? I didn't go with the rose gold ones. I just felt they were too delicate, and as you see why, that's why. So, these are the reading glasses. They're like purple, pink, purple, yeah, purple, beige, and brown. Coach, and then these are the Jimmy Choos. These are the long distance runners. I really didn't like them, but out of all the brand name ones, these are the ones that I just like. I'm gonna get them because these are like real light and stuff. I need a bunch more, but I'm not good enough with wearing glasses yet to even make that move, and they only last a year, so I don't know. They don't match anything I own, but I got them. Like I said, I'm like, I gotta get something that I like, something functionable. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I do definitely need other glasses for like outside, like going somewhere, but good work glasses. I can exercise in these. I can do whatever I gotta do. Yeah, this in the light looks so pretty, you guys. It looks kind of like it's glowing almost. I don't even know what my look is. I don't even know what size. I'm just buying shit, to be honest. I was frustrated. I'm like, I'll take them. I mean, I went through a lot to even pick these out. Crazy, hot mess. Ricardo, did you see my glasses? What did you think? Did you see my glasses? Yeah, you see, I'm just like, I'm giving my attack in this chair. When I first tried to sit in this chair and at the store, I fell straight back on the floor and hit my head. Listen, Ricardo, I can afford my own Cartier. I know you're trying to do something nice for me, but I can afford my own, honey bun. I really appreciate you, though, sweetie. I can buy my own Cartier. They have to look the way I like them. What I was looking at in the store costs way more than that, but they don't. I don't like them. I like them, but not on me. I've been looking for like 3 weeks to a month. I was gonna get those Gucci glasses, but they weren't even real. And then they come in the black. I don't like the all black. Or they come in the all brown. I don't like the all brown. I even asked the people at the glass place, I'm like, would you be willing to like make me glasses? Could you do that? Could you like change these? If I buy two pair of let's say I buy two pair of Gucci glasses. Could you change this and put these there? They're like, no, ma'am, we're not doing that. I'm like, I'm over it. And I've been looking. I'm not even a fan of Jimmy Choo. That was like 100 years ago. I can't smile no more now for meeting these. You know, I got them porcelain crowns. This is stuck in my teeth so bad, boy, I look like a yuck mouth right now. I smile, but you're not going to scream. Mr. Ricardo, I haven't had time to think about anything. I'm so freaking stressed out. I'm working on a project. I'm working on 1,000 projects. Let's be real. So, Anna, are we doing that green chair? Sarah, are we doing that chair? Is that what we're doing? We're going to do that chair? See, Anna, see right now? I'm already getting sick of going in between the two pair of glasses. That's what made me think the progressive lenses would be better. But, I don't know, I gotta see how this works out. Because I want it to make sense. I don't know if I can keep switching from glass to glass. I can't see anything. Let me see. I can barely read that phone from here. I mean, my life depended on it. I can't read your guys' names at all. No. No. So these are farther away. Uh-oh, Anna. So I need to figure out, do I need to keep those as my readers? Or just for a little bit further than what this phone is, so it ain't gonna do justice. But keep these as my readers. Or turn these into these, which I'll be wearing more. I'll be wearing these all day long. I'll only be using these when I'm reading. So am I going to be changing that much? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. And I guarantee I'm going to flip out of this chair at least once on live. See, if I ordered this chair, when will it be here? Let's start there, right? Let's go back to the readers. Someone's told me, please you see the better you're off, unless you're all alone and walking down. January 23rd, January 28th. What's today's date? Can I wait that long? Yes, I can wait that long, right? 14th. Absolutely, Anna says yes. So that's... Kodak says no. Kodak, don't get me started. I can't smile. I got chocolate in between all my teeth. I'm not getting no screenshot today. Mash a button and forget about it and put it on the back burner. So that's anywhere from 13 days. No, wait a minute. I did that math wrong. 9 days. I can do it. I can do it. You're right, Sarah. I can do it. But the legs are a little skinny. I don't know. I don't know. It's a throwaway piece of furniture, but am I going to be throwing that bad boy away sooner than what I think? Sarah's like, girl, you can do it. Whatever you made a month on here, I'm going to double it to spend a weekend with you. I'm so serious. I don't want to keep repeating myself. That's something you're interested in. Ricardo. In order to spell can, you got to spell can. So, Anna, am I keeping these for reading glasses? And am I turning them into nearsighted glasses? What the heck am I doing? Do I need the readers? Hold on. It's definitely a difference. I mean, it's not nothing major, but it is a difference. I know, but the lady said, I know that's what I tried to do. I tried to get with both lenses in one. And I told the lady what my problem was. She's like, no, ma'am, it's not going to work for you. You're going to get discouraged. And then she showed me what she had to do. And I asked everybody else that had progressive lenses. They all said the same thing. I'm like, I'm not going to be doing all that. So, I don't know. Because I guess the way it works, they put prescription like the nearsighted is like half up, and then the reading is down at the bottom. So you kind of have to like crazy crap. Do they suck, Sarah? How do you feel about them? Hey, Giuseppe, what's your complaint about the progressive? How give me your feedback. Because my thing was when I went in there was just to pay for the progressive, and I'm like, yeah, and then they're like, no. Well, they're gonna sell it to me till I started asking more questions, and then they're like, no, you're doing too much. Yeah, that is different. It's not like a major change, but it's a change. The only thing is I have astigmatism. So I told the guy, I said, well, what if I just get, because my prescription is so freaking low. It's pathetic. And I'm like, well, what if I just go get regular glasses? They're like, but it's not going to have the stuff for your astigmatism. I'm like, oh, well, where did I even get that from? You got to hold the book down and you need to look with your eyes. Like, that's what they told me. They said either you're going to have to move your glasses or what you're reading, you're going to have to. And I was like, oh, God. And then I was thinking about every time I see people with the two different frames, I mean, the two different lenses in one, and I see them doing like, I don't want to be that person. I didn't even pull up astigmatism. Usually I do. What is astigmatism? One's nearsighted and the other is far. Yeah, I'm nearsighted in both. One is just a little different than the other, though. I wear one contact. My eyes are adjusted to seeing far with the contact and closer with my other eyes. Really? It where your eyes are curved, usually described as a football shape. It's football shaped. Should it be football shaped or no? What shape should it be? Your eyes are supposed to be spear shaped. Sphere shaped. Otherwise, I would have to wear bifocals. Oh yeah, yeah, Bronx. This stuff is too stressful for me. It's just that's why I'm like, well, since I have astigmatism, should I be wearing the reading glasses? Would that be the proper thing to do? What were the measurements on that chair? Did I ever get the measurements? I don't think I got the measurements. Yeah, can I just get laser surgery? Can I just do that? That's what I should ask the doctor. Can I just do that? Like, I read somewhere people that have laser surgery sometimes I don't want to say I'm mistaken, but sometimes have idle thoughts afterwards. I'm like, no, ma'am, no, sir. I read that a while ago. My eyes are at like a 6.8 level. I can still see without glasses, and the docs look at me like I'm full of BS. I don't even know why I ever told the people at the license bureau that I needed glasses. Now, every time I go to redo my license, they're like, yeah, where's your glasses? You can't take the test without your glasses. I'm like, what the? So I've been using those other glasses for years, just for that test. All right, what is the measurements on here? Why am I not finding it? Specifications. Where are the specifications? Hmm. Am I missing something? My grandpa had cataract surgery and he went blind in his right yet. Oh, yeah? Dear, we have to be careful as we get older. That's what made me say, get the glasses and do the right thing. That's just like the chair. Get the chair and do the right thing. It's not about being cute. It's about being comfortable. You are not a young lady no more. Sometimes I have to remind myself, like, it's okay just to be comfortable. Not that I'm trying to be cute, you know what I mean, to be uncomfortable, but no, 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 no. You understand what I'm saying? But I still like a certain look. All right, where's my measuring tape? And being safe. I don't have a mark on my license anymore. Hey, Rebecca. I'm feeling all right. I'm stressed out, child. I got a lot going on. But I will not bother you guys with that. All right, seat height, 22 inches. Oh. And then maybe I'll even get me, I got a lap computer tray. Maybe I'll get me a rolling computer tray and I can just roll the laptop up, sit in the chair like, oh yeah, girl, Anna. Rebecca. Have a little, I'm just practicing on what it would be like. All right, let me see. What's the other? Grand, you're going to fly off the chair. Kodak. That's why we're ordering another one tonight. Tonight. This one gives me like retro 70s vibes. But, see, there I go, trying to worry about style. Yeah, I got you, Sean Honeybun. But you cannot be erasing nobody, blocking nobody, none of that. Even if they say bad things to you. Only when I say. If I give you a mod stick, it's not because I really need you to mod. It's just because you're one of my favorite people. And I just want to see you when you come in the chat. So I still want you to just come and chill. Don't feel obligated. I will let you know. Uh-oh, 40 inches and 5. 40.5. That's as big as we're getting so far. So 40.5. Is right here compared to the headboard. What are you saying, Hannah? Sarah, what are we saying? And it's like, get the chair. I'll buy you the chair. I'm sick of it. I'll get you the chair myself. Anna, I don't want to take it back. If it don't work, Anna, I don't want to. You guys, because I have to take so much stuff back all the time. I hate returning stuff, you guys. I don't even know if this will even fit in my car. I'll have to get another car to return it. And it's like, get it now. Get it now. You guys would hate going shopping. Bronx is like, get that chair. See, this, you're on that. What? See, I almost said it. I'm having a Caucasian moment. This is the Caucasian girl in me. What you said? I'm sorry. What did you say? Seat height 22, seat depth 22.5, seat width 25. Nice, I'm a big girl, so that should work, right? All right, all right. Boy, I'm for real. How wide am I? Oh, Lord. That ain't 13, 14 inches. 15 inches. That's pathetic. So that's 30 altogether. Yeah, I'm going to get it Bronx. I guess. 22, 22. All right, that chair we're getting, that's it. I wish I could buy it on this one. I have a credit card on it. Listen, this chair has been in my shopping cart 3 times already. From 3 different stores, Jenny. Today's the day it's going down. No, Sean, you have been with me forever. Please do not block or erase any comments. Yeah, she talked to you. You just didn't hear. I mean, you just didn't hear. Bleh. You didn't see her comment. She said, "What's up, Sean Dinkins?" And you're supposed to hate Bronx. No, you can't see her comment. All right, so that's what we're doing. We're getting that effing chair. I myself, guess what else I thought about getting? A head egg chair, y'all. See, no, we're not going to start that. We're not going to start that crap again. We're not going to start. Do you know what an egg chair is? I was looking all last night, you guys. I want a freaking egg chair. It like has a big metal stand that's way too big, and then it like hangs from it, just like a little egg chair. But that's more of my daughter needs a house. Listen, ADHD, order the chair. Sarah's like, Granny, you're stressing me out. Get the chair. Get it. I am. I'm getting a chair. I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I'm not going to worry about the egg chairs. They even had little hand chairs like this that you just sit on. I'm not going to, okay? I'm not. You know, that's my thing. When it comes to buying stuff, I will just look and look and look and look. And before you know it, I've looked at all these different things. I forget what direction I'm even going in anymore. I'm just buying that don't match nothing. Yeah, it's carried away. I'm finna send you my meds. Because, Sarah, you know what? Very few things do I ever buy and not have to return or exchange. And to me, that is such a freaking hassle. First of all, I can barely even fit groceries in the car, let alone anything else. So the fact that every time I gotta, it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. So taking things back or not, like, change your car. I gotta take this back. Change your car. This was just supposed to be my beach car. This was not supposed to be my everyday. But I made it my everyday because I thought I was moving by the beach. And I was gonna keep my other car, but I sold it. And my other car is what I hauled stuff in. I have no clue what Amazon website looks like. I don't order off Amazon too tough. My sister, man, she got packages. If we're on live, you guys will hear people knocking on the door, and it's not people, it's delivery people. They start at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, can they just deliver your stuff all at once? And I guess it don't work like that. Like, why does the Amazon guy have to come here 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day? He knows you by your name. Like, what, you guys are out there chit chatting and stuff, like your friends. And she got other delivery people, and everybody. It's just crazy work. I've been on Amazon a little bit, but I don't buy a whole lot off there. I'm more of an eBay type girl. My sister loves Amazon. Me, eBay. All right, so let's see. What did they write about the chair? The reviews on the chair. It's easy to assemble the sofa, but it's not a sofa. The modern look makes the sofa outstanding. It's not too soft nor hard, more like a chair with cushion when sitting on the single sofa. The velvet armchair is comfortable, elegant, and space-saving. The high backrest and extra cushioning provides excellent support, while the adjustable footrest. What footrest? Where's the footrest at? Very surface. There ain't no footrest. What are they talking about? My sister had them, so they put her in the car. It's crazy. Let me go order my chair, you guys. I'll be back. I gotta order it now or I'm changing my mind. I love you guys. Thank you.